Stop. Just for a moment, stop. Look at where are you right now. Look what's in your hand. Look at the fact that you showed up today, that you chose to create something where there was nothing before. Do you understand how rare that is? Most people wait. They wait for the right time, the right tools, the right mood, the right level of talent. They wait their whole lives for permission that was never going to come from anywhere but inside themselves. You didn't wait, you started. And that changes everything. There is a vision of you that existed 5 years ago. Who would not believe what you are capable of today? Now think about that person. Think about what they knew, what they could do, what they thought their limits were. Think about the things they were afraid of to try. The blank pages they started at and walked away from. The ideas they quietly buried because they didn't feel ready. Now think about you right now, here. You are the proof that growth is real. You are the evidence that showing up again and again, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, actually works. Every single thing you have ever made, ever attempted, ever failure, every awkward beginning, it was all building something. It was all building you, and you are not finished yet. Here is something nobody tells you about creativity. It's not gift that some people have and others don't. It is not a talent you're born with eye color or height. It is a practice. Every time you come back to this, every time you pick up the brush, open the sketchbook, return to the canvas, you are feeding the fire. That is not a small thing. That is everything. So, I want to tell you about a painter named Chen. She started late in her 40s, after a career, after a marriage, after years of telling herself that art was for other people, more talented people, younger people, people with more time, more money, more courage. One afternoon, she bought a cheap set of watercolors and a pad of paper and sat at her kitchen table. The first painting was terrible. She laughed at it. She almost quit but she didn't. She painted the next day and the next day. She painted through self doubt and bad light and weeks when nothing looked the way she wanted it to be. She painted when she was tired. She painted when she thought she had nothing to say. She painted through the voice in her head that said, "Who do you think you are?" And slowly, the way all real things happen, slowly something changed. Not just in the paintings, in her. She started to see the world differently, started to notice light and shadow and color in everything around, started to wake up with ideas, started to feel for the first time in years genuinely alive in her own life. The paintings got better, but that was almost beside the point. What she found at the kitchen table wasn't just a skill, it was herself. You are doing the same thing right now. Every mark you make in an act of self discovery, every color you choose is a decision, a statement, a tiny piece of your interior world made visible. You're not just making something, you're learning the language of your own imagination. That language gets richer and more fluent every time you use it. This is not a hobby, this is not a pastime. This is one of the most profound things a human being can do. Take what lies inside them and make it real in the world. Never let anyone tell you it doesn't matter. Never let anyone, including the voice in your own head, convince you that what you're doing is small. It is not small, it is immense. Let's talk about the hard days because there will be hard days. Days when the work won't cooperate, when the vision in your mind and the thing on the canvas feels miles apart. When you look at other people's work and feel the cold weight of comparison pressing down on you. When you wonder if you're improving, if it's worth it, if you have anything real to offer. On those days, I want you to remember one thing. The resistance you feel is proof that you're doing something that matters. Easy things doesn't create resistance. Comfortable things doesn't make you question yourself. Only the things worth doing, the things that require you to grow, to stretch, to become more than you were, only those things feels these hard times. This struggle is not a sign that you're doing it wrong. It's a sign that you're doing it right. Push through, stay at the canvas, make the ugly painting, finish the thing that isn't working, show up for yourself the way you would show up for someone you love. Because here's what on the other side of resistance: breakthrough. I believe in the version of you that keeps going. The world needs what you make, not some idealized future version of it, not the work you'll make when you're better, braver, more experienced. This work, the work you're making right now, today, with everything you currently know and everything you're still learning. Nobody else has exactly in the history of the world, nobody in the whatever future lies ahead. It's only you, and when you make something, when you translate the singular, unrepeatable perspective into something others can see and feel, you're giving a gift that cannot come from anywhere else. Do not keep that gift locked away. Keep going because you started, and everything that has ever built in the entire history of human creation began exactly where you're right now, at the beginning, with a little courage and something to make and the decision to try. That's you. That has always been you. Now go make something beautiful